All right, we're just getting ready for the finals.
It's a fast cast today.
Yeah.
So here in the finals, in our first match, Eternal Empire LE, we have our red Zerg player playing for Team Exxon. I'm in the right camera, right? Yes, I'm in the right camera. Okay, it is Cham.
And spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Eternal Empire LE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X. It is Vindicta. All right, how you feeling?
Excuse me.
Hey,
Sorry.
hey, there's something wrong with you.
I'm so sorry.
Fucking hell. God damn it, Milk.
So what was the question you're about to ask?
You know what? It doesn't even matter. All right, whatever. We have a hatch gas pool coming out here from Cham. Pretty standard, it's what you'd expect. Pretty standard play. Meanwhile, Vindicta, yeah, again, just going for his Reaper expand. Hey, good Milk. Did you get out? Did you get out of your system?
I'm not lagging if that's what you're asking. Oh no.
Rip Snake S.
Mi amigo. I'm not gonna type that.
Okay. Snakes, of course, he is Gustavo's co-caster, the Brazilian co-caster. Bit unfortunate there that he's having some internet issues. But you know what? It wasn't Darking. And that's a reference to the fact that Darking, I think he lagged out like 2 or 3 times yesterday.
Oh god.
Yeah. It's not good.
Latino Emil?
Pretty
Emil?
much.
Is it Emil?
Emil?
It's Emil, right?
Blame Emil.
Emil? This is super standard. There's like nothing really to talk about. Everyone knows what's going on.
Well, that's why I was going to ask, like, how you think Vindicta's going to fare? Like, he took down ET, he took down a Starkiller, he already had a couple of TVZs today. Now he's up against Cham. Like, what do you feel like? Do you think Vindicta, he can take it to a player like Cham, or?
I think if it's gonna be like super standard, Vindicta has a chance. Like that last game, Vindicta was playing out of his fucking mind, dude. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, he was all over the place.
Like, holy shit!
Yeah, as I am just quickly checking something. We'll see if I can do this. Here we are.
What did you do?
Okay. I don't know if you know this, but there's a new feature in Liquipedia where you can check head-to-head matches. It's kind of like a Ligulac now, where you can see like history of players. And I'm looking at this, and in 2020, they have a couple of series under their belts, and Vindicta has won 2 and lost 6. So Cham is currently pretty far ahead in series, but they have gone a little bit back and forth. Like Vindicta has won a couple, so he does have it in him to win some games against Cham.
Yeah, it's gonna come down to like the control and the decision making. I feel like.
Yeah.
What
definitely.
people are gonna go for? What are they gonna counter? Like you should have get these Zerglings in the base. Come on.
Full scout off. Doesn't even need to send his overlords in. Cham does spot the 3rd.
¿Qué pasó, hombre? Look at that. That was so unnecessary,
Yeah.
Like, got a full scout out, saw that, there's no tech lab on the starports or no banshees or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It could be liberators, but queens can deal with liberators or whatever, And it's just like, all right, I can drone. It's just Hellions out right now. I can deal. I can chill. I got my Waddle squad. You know.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see how this goes. As thank you so much, Turbo Quacker. God damn it, dude. He gifted another sub to Market BT ? Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Milk, you haven't been here for the past couple of weeks, but Turbo Quacker, he's gifted like 5 or 6 subs to this channel. It's been
nice. What a boss.
We appreciate it.
We need more like you. As in more positive people, not more people who like gifted subs.
Yeah, we appreciate the support. We really do. Thank you so much. And of course, as always, you have an amazing name, and it's very fitting. Turbo Quacker.
Spire.
Oh, okay. Cham whipping out the Spire. Going Lingbane Muta, I imagine, unless he does opt to go for a more dark style. Lingbane Corruptor is possible.
It's possible. Nice.
Ooh, it's a lot of creep denied there.
Denying a few amount of creep tumors is pretty good, but this is gonna be really dicey for Vindicta. Kind of have to decide which side to attack from. Like, get the high Vespine base or attack from that 5th base, the far side. So it's kind of odd because there's so much creep now that I don't know. Vindicta's gotta choose one. I feel like.
Yeah, unlike Starkiller,
crazy ass shit.
Unlike Starkiller, Cham, he does have some good creep spread. He does have some good overlord spread, protecting his bases as well. So that does mean that he should have some better drop defense. But again, we'll see. As Vindicta, he is looking for this push. Got a couple of tanks, got some Bio here as well. Lacking a little bit in the medevac count, so could overstim. We'll see how he deals with this army.
Kind of felt like I should have waited for the army to finish so you can get some Hellbats as well. But Baneling speed is done, so these Banelings are going to be able to roll right in. The siege tank placement is pretty good. Could probably push another siege tank up a little closer to be able to shell at that hatchery, perhaps.
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried because I don't know if there are enough Banelings, to be honest. Like, especially if the siege tank focus fire is on point. Like, yeah, this could be dicey. Ooh, Hellions turn into Hellbats as well. All the queens get taken out.
Ooh, not committing to that surround there, but Cham is playing a little worrisome. Gotta either go for it or just let that base go, one or the other.
Yeah, it looks like oh god, he's committing to this actually.
Committed, going on top of the tanks with the Mutalisks and some of the Lings. All the Banelings do get cleaned up by the Marines. The Marines do make it out alive, and I think it's only the tanks that got killed off and the Hellbats.
Yeah, just the tanks and Hellbats. Like, Vindicta was able to save the majority of his Marines, and oh, weird. So he does scan. He does actually spot the army moving into his 3rd base, so he does see that, but he's still, regardless, he does go for that 4th base snipe. And yeah, we're kind of trading bases a little bit here.
We're gonna have a base trade already? Who has the better macro? Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, Vindicta, he's not going home. He's committing to this. He's going all the way into the 3rd base, and he should be able to kill it. Oh, he focuses down the Baneling nest as well, so no more Banelings will be morphed in defensively at home. And yeah, he loses the 3rd base in return, and I kind of want to favor Vindicta in this trade.
Oh, that Baneling hit. I don't know if that hit or not, but now Cham is going home trying. I think he lost too much. 2 bases and the Baneling nest as well. That's a bit too much for what he
is this drop gonna get caught out though?
Oh, is he gonna get get it get it get it get it.
It loses all 3 full medevacs. Oh, that was rough to say the least. And now I'm not too sure. Like, Vindicta, he's still on 3 base economy. Like, he barely lost any SCVs, but his army is next to nothing now in comparison to Cham. Yeah,
he was trying to switch into mines, but had to move the tech lab factory over. Does have mine burrow, so which is good.
Go to mine.
Oh man, this mine micro is so scary.
Yeah, and Cham is taking.
Go ahead.
He's taking another base. I believe, did he not rebuild his Baneling Nest? Yo, he hasn't rebuilt his Baneling Nest.
Yo, there's no Baneling Nest.
Oh, God.
But the mutas are in the main of Vindicta, though. It's a lot of mutas. Two-shotting that missile turret. Probably two-shotting add-ons as well. Oh, God, that's disgusting.
All the way up.
Third base doesn't have any sort of missile turrets with it. Getting a free medevac, which is always welcome for a Zerg player. Kind of getting surrounded, not quite. Oh man, if there was like 2 Widow Mines there, that would have been so sweet.
Yeah, the Widow Mines waiting, and so far 8 Mutalisks have gone down, 9 Mutalisks even. Cham trading a little bit inefficient here towards the end. He did, like, Vindicta did end up shaving off quite a lot of Mutalisks, but behind this, like, Cham, he's expanding like a madman. Like,
Cham's doing really well, microing these mutas, not to get hit by mines, picking up Marines here and there as much as he can. I don't know what that was. I think that was an Overseer.
Yeah, that was just an Overseer. Yeah, bit of friendly fire there, and oh, there's a drop in the main base actually. Oh, he kills the Ultralisk Cavern.
He got the Ultras? Oh shit!
Yeah, he killed it.
Cavern? All right, getting that Ultras Cavern is huge for Vindicta, buying some more times to defend against Ultralisk. He's not going to kill that medevac, but okay.
Yeah, and the problem is that Cham was being a bit greedy. Like, he's only just now, after that Ultras Cavern was taken out, he's only just now starting his Baneling Nest. So he just has pure Ling with this, and that's not what you want against pure Bio. But there may just be too many. Oh my god, that's a lot of Lings.
That's a lot of Lings. This is going to be a base share, no? Looks like Cham is coming back home to defend this. There are Widow Mines, but to be fair, that is so many Lings that all these Widow Mines probably will not even be helpful.
Yeah, and he's being distracted right now by this drop, so he does end up losing that base. Nice down there. Oh, friendly fire.
So much friendly fire, and like 3 mines have been used.
Yeah.
Banelings finally finished. So that's a lot of Banelings tasteless. Literally at the same spot.
It's a lot of Banelings, and nicely done there by Cham. He's like forcing out a couple of Widow Mine shots, and Vindicta, the problem is he's still stuck on 3 bases. Like, he needs to take another, and to be fair, like, he's trading really well, but the Baneling Nest still hasn't finished yet. It's still on the way. There is an Ultralisk Cavern there, so we should see Ultralisk pretty soon.
I think he made a second Baneling Nest.
Oh, I guess the second one, question mark. Why not? And
the mines hits are good, but there's still so many Banelings rolling around, but all the Zerglings have been cleaned up. So Vindicta can't really fight not Vindicta. Cham can't really fight Vindicta's forces right now.
Yeah, I mean,
no support for the Banelings.
Yeah, it looks like the Widow Mines will be able to recharge before this fight happens, and there are a lot of Banelings, but not too much here to support this army. The Ultralisks are on the way, though. They will be here quite shortly, along with the Ling reinforcements.
It's a good mine hit. Get some Banelings out of the way. But now the forces are committing. Mines are hitting, but there's still so many Banelings. A lot of Banelings do hit the bio, though. And some split micro's pretty good. Is that it? Is this?
The Ultras are here. We'll see if it's enough.
Are you gonna do this?
They're trickling in. Oh, the bio is so low on health, though. Oh, and the friendly fire of the Widow Mines.
Oh! The medevacs all go down to those Widow Mines, sadly.
Yeah, the Widow Mine friendly fire is on point, and it looks like Cham has just enough to hold.
Oh god, this is disgusting.
There was just enough. Vindicta, he was looking so good. The Widow Mine connections were so good as well, but Cham, with his Ultralisk, with his upgrades, does push the army back. I do like, though, that Vindicta, he did establish a fourth behind this.
Yeah, it looks like both players are just trying to build up their forces once again. Cham is in a better position with the Ultralisks. Now out, they do have chitinous plating, I believe.
Yes, they do.
And however, no +3 just yet.
Yeah, +3 about to finish up for Vindicta, so he will have that upgrade advantage. Still, though, there are a lot of Ultralisks, and it looks like he's trying to go for this 4th base.
Question mark. good amount of banelings. I don't know if there's any more Widow mines. There are mines being built, but I don't know where they are. Banelings coming from behind, getting the bio. The mine's not hitting where they wanted to hit, I feel like. But the SCV is trying to repair that. Planetary. So many Zerglings, so many Ultras. A decent drop here for Vindicta, but nah.
Exactly, like, he does kill 8 workers, he does pull the army back, but he lost 26 SCVs, he lost the planetary as well, so he's back to 3 base economy. Not even 3 base economy, he's running out of minerals right now, and with that he's just running out of steam. He doesn't have the economy to sustain himself, and Cham, he basically has his half of the map all to himself. I mean, I like the Liberator, like, harassment, especially since there's like no anti-air, you know, there's no Mutalisks, there's no Corruptors only just now being made, so this is, you know, Vindicta, he's trying to make it work.
He is. Could have got to that hatchery, but the Ultras are here. They're waddling around as well. Ugh. Wow, that is pretty good.
Yeah, they are, and oh my god, that was kind of a waste of banelings, to be honest, and now it's just pure Ultras. They can get kited by this Bioforce, and they could all get picked off as well. Cham has to be careful. At the same time, 21 drones did go down to those Liberators. They're still going strong, and he's gonna get the base.
Vindicta has a really strong chance now.
He kills all the Ultras.
Ultras are down. It's just gonna be Lings being. Oh god, what the hell?
Ultra is run by in the natural, does get a decent handful of worker kills, but it does all get cleaned up. And oh my god, he can focus fire this base. Opts not to though. Cham does keep it alive in the end.
Zerglings are good units.
Zerglings are pretty good. Pretty good. At the same time,
Army
though,
supply.
like. Yeah, the army supply.
Army supply is the same, man.
Yeah.
Well, it was the same. Well, let's see who's more efficient with them. Is going to be the name of the game, I would say.
Yeah, Vindicta, he keeps trying to make this Liberator harass work, and it is like he's buying a lot of time. He's pulling the entire army down here to the south, actually, so he's gonna be able to snipe this base.
Dude, Vindicta has 22 STVs.
Yo, you don't need SCVs, you just need mules. That's all you need. I would love for him to lift up his main. There we go. He lifts up his main, is flying it over. He needs to lift up his natural as well. He needs to expand as much as he can, but it may be too little too late. Like Cham, he's getting ready for his attack. To be fair though, like their supplies are just so bad right now. Just oh my god, Cham, he's struggling to deal with these Liberators.
Yeah, Cham just has so much gas, can't get enough minerals because the Liberators are just denying him the mineral mining. Oh
my god.
Vindicta is just going around sniping off bases after bases. So Cham's struggling for minerals really hard. It's doing a lot of damage to Vindicta's economy though. Banelings, are they gonna hit? Please tell me they don't hit. They do hit. It's Ultras versus Marines, which is never a good sign.
Yeah, and it looks like we do finally have Cham trying to push out. Oh, the Widow Mines do all get taken out, and
GG.
GG. Cham, he takes the game, but Vindicta made him work for it.
Oh yeah. It's mind games, man. Gotta make them work to get the results.
Yeah, like that was intense to say the least. Vindicta, it did feel like Cham, he had to keep Vindicta on low economy. I feel like imagine that game but Vindicta with like one more base, like Vindicta was looking
that
scary.
game, but Vindicta having 40 SCVs.
Yeah, like despite the low SCV count, Vindicta was killing Cham, to be honest. Like the Liberator harassment, the drops, like he was just on point, and Cham was struggling. Like he just had the economy to afford to lose all those workers and all those bases. Like that's what he had going for him. Yes, it is. We are loading in on Everdream LE. Meanwhile, did Challenge? Is it back? Yes, it is back. Thank God. It is. And also, shout out to... wow, shout out to Turbo Quacker for providing a little extra bit of prize money on the Maturino page. Wow, bumping up the prize pool to $70. 70 USD.
Nice.
Yes. It wasn't just Turbo Quacker. Shout out to Turbo Quacker and Darth Mono. They both boosted the prize pool with some of their own money. So thank you so much. Of course, it's never necessary to do that, but like we do definitely appreciate it. That's also why Maturino's there. Like if the community wants to like step in and help out, then the option is there. And yeah, we really appreciate it.
Lobby bug for the win. It's 2020. We still have lobby bug. Come on, Blizzard. What you doing?
Yeah, unfortunately. But we are setting up for game number 2. And of course, this is a best of 5. You know, if that was just game number 1, Vindicta does lose that, but it is definitely possible to come back in this series. Yo, a lot happened that game.
That was game 1?
Yeah, that was a long game. I was like thinking back, like there was a moment where Vindicta like went in and he killed the Bailey nest and he was looking really good, and Cham was like being greedy and taking up the hive and getting ultras, and then Vindicta sniped the ultralist den as well. Like a lot happened.
I'm tired. I'm tired just thinking about that game.
Oh, wow. I mean, again, Eternal Empire is kind of known for its long macro games. It always happens. But now, another map.
But now, here we are on Everdream LE, game 2. Our yellow. Never mind, it's a proxy, boys. We're going for a proxy. The bottom left corner, the proxy here, the cheesy mofo, the yellow Terran player. It's Vindicta, playing for, you know, Alpaca X.
With a proxy, and immediately gonna be scouted by the Overlord. Oh my god, he has to be so careful. I don't know if Cham saw it. I said his name. We have spotting in the top right hand corner. He's waiting for it to pass. It's just out of vision. No, it's in vision. He sees it. Spotting in the top right hand corner of Everdream LE. We have the Mexican Zerg player. He is representing Exxon Gaming. He's pulling his boys to deal with the proxy. It is Cham.
He cancelled it. It's cancelled.
He cancelled it.
Cancelled it. Oh, get some.
Oh boy.
You gonna do it again? He did it again. Get some.
The depot block. I haven't seen that one.
Oh, the SCV died. Poor SCV.
Oh my god. Vindicta doing what he can to come back into this, since his proxy was thwarted, was delayed. That means the Reaper is delayed as well. But yeah, pretty good. Wow, Cham's on point with his scouting.
Now we're back to a standard. No, just kidding. That's a Roach Warren.
That is a Roach Warren. We don't have link speed on the way. The gas was spent on the Roach Warren instead. And it is Everdream. You know, it's a pretty short rush distance. We're going to be seeing some Roaches on the way. Will this Reaper be able to scout this?
Nah, it's going to do with the Zerglings, man.
After it deals with the Zerglings, it's going to rush across the map, right? Right?
Nah, it's going to deal with the Zerglings, man. See?
Oh my god, no, it's staying at home.
You gotta deal with the Zerglings, man.
No. So Vindicta, he is playing this safe. He's playing this pretty defensively, which I mean is a bit understandable, but that does mean that he won't be able to go into the main. He won't be able to spot this Roach Warren, and that's a lot of Roaches on the way.
Not even Ravagers?
Yeah, I was expecting just 3 roaches. Like the standard thing is you make 3 roaches, you turn them into Ravagers, and then you just Ling Flood. But no, he's just going mass roaches. Which I guess makes sense because he is skipping Ling speed, so like slow Lings aren't the best flooding across the map.
See it. Yo, what's up?
What? What? Did you see that?
Do I even want to know what that was?
That was a Ghost Academy. He was going. he had a Ghost Academy on the way.
Oh, Vindicta.
He was going for the Juanito special. He was gonna try and go for the ghosts, but roaches were on the way. He's caught off guard. He has a cyclone being made. Is it too late? Is it?
Bunker is done, so he can defend this for a bit, but if he makes Ravagers, that's gonna be a different story though.
Oh god. I mean, so far so good for Vindicta. Like, he's buying time. The cyclone should finish up. No repair on the depot though, so it could go down. There it is. SCV heading on over to repair that depot. Cyclone
is out, so it's locked onto some roaches. One roach does fall, so it's a good thing at least. Playing whack-a-mole with the command center. So.
And yeah, Cham, he backs off, you know, and Vindicta, he does keep his Reaper alive across the map, and that does mean that he'll be able to spot the fact that more drones are being produced. Yep, he sees the mineral line. Oh, he even spots the Spire.
That drone literally turned around and punched him in the face.
Just knocked him out.
Spire follow-up, so where's the Ghost Academy, Vindicta?
So we're in a weird position. What was a little bit perplexing to me was the positioning of the starport, because I thought he was going to switch it with the factory for faster Banshees, but instead he's just making the tech lab himself, and he is pushing across the map. And I love this because he spotted the Spire. He knows that Cham was trying to be greedy. Oh, nice. He did cancel the Spire though. Does realize that he wasn't going to get anything done with that, and
I don't think Vindicta or Cham is ready for this.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Boys have been pulled.
Yeah, he only just now spots it.
There's a tank. No units were made. It was all drones in the previous cycle.
Oh god, yeah, like he only just now spots this. Bunkers are being thrown down. There's just so much bio here that roaches are on the way, Ravagers are on the way, but is it? It may be a little bit too late, as now the drones is going to start going down. The bunker is going to finish up as well.
Yeah, Vindicta trying to psych out, Cham was trying to psych out Vindicta with that Spire, but when he canceled, tried to be extra giddy by getting more drones, but Vindicta took that opportunity to go and push Cham instead. This is going to be very, very awkward for Cham to see if he can defend this. Drones have been pulled. The roaches and Ravagers are trying to fight. The sea tank did go down, so that's one blessing for Cham.
Yeah.
And I guess this is defended.
Yeah, he holds.
He held.
Wow, nicely done by Cham. He did lose 13 workers in the process. He had to pull the boys to hold. He may be overextending a little bit. I don't know if this counterattack is going to deal too much damage. There is a defensive tank in position. But, you know, Cham, he holds, and he also saved his third. He had a third behind that as well. So he's in a decent position. He needs to rebuild his drones, but other than that, like, he's okay.
Balls going down, not connecting with the units quite. This should be a siege. I feel like a siege tank in the high ground would have been so much better. That tank was so sus.
He knows. He's going for it. There it is. And there we have it. We do have a couple of roaches on the way, but Cham is droning up behind this, and ooh, the drops are going out. Ooh, is this a little bit too premature though? Like, yeah, he does need units back at home to defend. Oh, no high ground vision though.
Biles. No effect.
Yeah, so there it is. Cham, I mean, Vindicta, he is going for the drop, but Cham did delay it, which is quite nice. He did force the drop to go back home. So Cham does have that going for him, but defensively, like, what does he really have? Like, he's got Evos on the way. He doesn't have a Baneling Nest. He just has Roach Ravager. He doesn't even have Creep Spread connecting his bases. So this is Cham. He's in a rough position right now.
not a lot of vision for Cham to be able to spot these drops. You will be able to see them, but it's going to be real last minute to be able to respond. Distracting Cham at the third base, which is good from Vindicta, and Vindicta can go into the main. Getting Queen, got a couple of overlords while he was at it. Biles pushing this the medevacs back, drop back into the third, getting some drones at least. Kind of forcing Cham to look at two places at once, so we have a little sus.
Yeah, wow, and Vindicta, he rotates from the third into the natural. Meanwhile, the main drop goes into the third, so he's kind of going all over the place right now. Cham, he's getting a little bit, he's getting a little bit pulled apart there. 11 workers go down, and yeah, the drop is still going. More workers are getting focused down.
So many workers are going down. Vindicta is so ahead in the worker count right now, but I just feel like he needs to get a third at least or something, because he's still on two bases. Does have a third command center, just needs to lift and go get his third.
Yeah.
I feel like Vindicta right now is in such a good position. He was macroing pretty well, getting his economy is really good. And Cham just has to catch up now. I feel like Cham's now on the back foot.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like this entire game, like he's just been struggling with this Roach Ravager, especially for defense. Like they're pretty slow even on creep. Trying to go back and forth between all these bases, and yeah, he hasn't thrown down any other tech structures. He's committing to this. His upgrades are indicative of that as well, getting +1 range. So just sticking with this Roach Ravager, which could work like with this big push, but eventually it does fall off. So he needs to make something happen with this, and it looks like he's trying to make that happen now. He's pushing out.
God, both armies trying to meet in the middle, not quite. Scan goes down, and Vindicta does know where Cham's army is. Siege tanks are being positioned, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to reach. The Bile does meet with the Roach and Ravagers. Biles are coming down from the Ravagers, not connecting as well as they can be. The Siege tanks are shelling away. The Roaches have gone down, so it's pretty much all Ravagers versus Bile right now. Ooh, that Bile hit was good, but GGS called it. Vindicta ties it up. What?
He ties it up. And that was off of a failed proxy as well. Once again, these games are going a little bit all over the place. Like it was a failed proxy. He was going for like a ghost follow-up behind that as well. And then Cham was
it
going...
a failed proxy though, or was it just a fake proxy?
It was a failed proxy. Cham was going for Spire, and I love how Vindicta, he was on point with his scouting. He scouted that, and he thought, okay, if Cham is going for a Spire, that means he's like going to be saving or investing a lot of his money into that. I can go for this bio push. Cham, he cancelled and was going for Roaches, and he cancelled, sorry, and he was droning up instead. Either way, like the push worked out for Vindicta. Like, damn.
Were we missing that other guy? Did they just start the game without someone?
We started without Gustavo's co-caster, but his co-caster was the one who left the game earlier because of internet issues. So
yeah, but wasn't he in the last one?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, I guess that's fine because we're tied up 1-1 right now with here at the top left corner of the map, our red Zerk player playing for Exxon Gaming. It is Cham. We're on Belladonna LEE.
Yes, and spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Belladonna EE, we have the American Terran player representing Alpha X tied up in this best of 5. He is Vindicta.
So is this a roach push?
I mean, it is Nightshade.
You mean Belladonna?
Belladonna. I feel like Cham shouldn't.
They should just call this map the Cucaracha.
I feel like because Cham did that in game number 1, I don't see him doing it. Sorry, game number 2. I don't see him doing it again here in game number 3. I feel like that's probably the wrong call. I know.
But it is Belladonna.
True. Like, you know, if you're gonna do it on any map, it should be on this one. Maybe that's why it didn't work out for him in Everdream, because it was on Everdream, you know? Like, just saying.
I mean, you know. Guess we'll see what happens. It is a hatch 2 pool, no gas, or hatch gas pool, so
Yep.
Pretty standard for both players, yada yada, you know, every player does the same thing.
You say that, but last game, Vindicta was trying to proxy, you know? It's not like every...
Listen, I mean, you know, if it's a proxy, it's probably going to be a 2-racks proxy with Marines and bunkers, you know?
Yeah, probably.
It's all the same.
But
there's a Reaper, then a Marine, a Factory, you know, 4 Zerglings, 2 Queens, and Speed. You know, then he might get a 3rd, but or he might not get a 3rd. It might just go Roaches. You know, one or the other.
We'll see. Either way, I feel like it'll be a sick game. I love seeing Vindicta play, especially in this matchup. Like, we've seen it every single game, even the ones that he's lost. Like, his drop play, like his multitasking, his control, like it's on point. It's amazing to see. And at the same time, it's also cool to see a Zerg player like try and keep up, you know, whether they win or lose. Like it's cool seeing that dynamic play out.
See, this is where Vindicta's gonna get worried, right? He's like, hey, there's no 3rd. What's going on? Where's the 3rd?
It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay. He's scattered. He looking at his vision, he has seen the 3rd base, so it's all good. He knows the position of it, so he should be fine. We shouldn't be seeing any bunkers being thrown down, any kind of overreaction. And yeah, it looks like we do have a 1-1-1. Gonna be going for some Banshee play.
Banshees? Oh.
So, all right, here's a fun fact for you. As no Banshees. Oh, we got Stim on the way. Okay.
Viking, no liberator is alright.
But something that was really interesting to see and really exciting was that a couple of weeks ago now, an Australian Terran player came back to the game called Hut. I don't know if you're familiar with the scene or with the player. But
isn't he a Protoss player from Canada?
Nah, that was an awful joke. That was an awful.
Doesn't he own Boston Uprising?
Oh my god, that was Hut with a T. There's no K there. Excuse me. But yeah, there's a Terran player called Hut, and he recently came back to the game. And he played in ESL Open Cup OCE, and he won it. And he won it off the back of his TVZ, where every single game, or like whenever he went 1-1-1 and he got a tech lab on his starport, he actually went Ravens instead. And he would go for Raven Harass instead of Banshees, and it was just really refreshing. Exactly, like it was really refreshing to see, because you just don't see that nowadays. Like in today's meta, like Raven Harass against Zerg is like unheard of. But he made it work, and then he, like, his opponents were shook, because they were like, what are you doing? Like, no one does this anymore. So it was really cool to see like him whip that out and actually like beat players like Demi and Mia Micah. Yeah, it's definitely cool to see.
I'm just kidding.
Yo, Demi is 6K on Korea, man. He's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So the game is super standard right now. Nothing too crazy. Just Vindicta trying to deny some creep here and there. That's about it. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, like, nothing's really happening between these two. And I feel like Vindicta wants to do something, but he's like not really going to unless he has to.
Yeah. It's also why I'm glad that little story like paid off. I was a little bit worried that things were about to kick off, but they didn't. So you know, was able to buy some time there.
We gotta buy time. You know?
Yeah, Vindicta, like he's been out there with his SCVs, with his Hellions. He's been trying to deny the creep spread, but not too much else, which is kind of surprising. You know, typically we see Vindicta trying to apply pressure with his bio, but instead he's kind of been building up his army. You know, Combat Shields is about to finish up. He's got his bio force, getting more racks on the way, and it looks like we're finally going to see him push out.
Yeah, it's like Vindicta is having trouble trying to clear up creep. There's so many Zerglings, so many queens around, and it's a good catch on these Banelings. Does deny them from being able to do any like huge amount of damage, but there are still Zerglings out, so Vindicta does have to be careful. I don't know what that was, but it might have been the Viking.
It was, yeah.
The Viking. So
Viking.
The Viking finally get cleaned up. So many Zerglings, so many Banelings being morphed right now. The Hellbats have been formed, but little too late. And that just denies the push from Vindicta. And now Zerglings are in Vindicta's third, trying to do some harassment. Marine's trying to defend, but no SCVs picked off unless Gameheart is not here. So
yeah, no SCVs were picked off. Gameheart is done, as we saw again. All those upgrades finish up on the right hand side. We do have Baneling Speed finishing up. We have 1-1 for both players finishing up, and I'm honestly a little bit worried for Vindicta. Like there's like Cham, he's looking really good. He's got 4 bases. He's got an infestation pit in the middle of all his bases as well.
Why does he have an infestation? What?
I have no idea why that's there, but he has it. He's actually working on Hive as well. And I was mentioning this earlier, he's looking to skip Hydras, skip Mutalisk, skip Spire. He's going straight into Hive, going Ling, Bane, Ultra. And that could work as, again, like Cham, he's kind of getting away with his greed.
Yeah, boy. What do you think? What do you think? It's going to be Ultras? Probably Ultras, right?
Probably,
Most
yeah.
likely Ultras.
So this could work out for Vindicta. It's hard to say. Like this greedy style, this greedy tech style from the Zerg, it does mean that you're more prone to drops because you don't have Hydras, you don't have Mutalisk to help clean them up, and that's kind of Vindicta's forte. But we'll see. Is because this game, Vindicta, he's been a little bit more passive than usual. So Cham could get away with it.
It's not a wall.
That is not a wall. That is not a wall. Oh god.
That wasn't a wall, but Banelings and Zerglings try to rush in. Mines do burrow, and some Zerglings do get hit, but Banelings do connect with SCVs. 15 SCVs at least have gone down, and Vindicta, I don't know what he's gonna do. He's dropped the main, but there's nothing, doesn't really get any kind of damage. Is going to probably deny this base over here, but there's so many Zerglings on Vindicta's side of the map.
Oh god. Yeah, it looks like the Widow Mines are recharging, so he should be able to clean this up, but 21 SCVs went down.
So much friendly fire as well.
Oh god.
Goodness gracious. 25 SCVs have gone down. I'm pretty sure more SCVs can go down as well. That third base is not even being mined from, and Spire or Ultras are on the way. A Spire has been put down as well, so Cham is just looking to fucking rock it.
Yeah, like Cham, he has done what he needs to do. He has held on to his 4-base economy. He has his Hive done. Ultra's on the way. That Spire, I imagine, is for Corruptors as well. And Vindicta, he needs to make something happen with these drops.
God, this is gross. I want to puke.
Yeah, Cham, he's looking pretty unhindered so far as the Liberator went down. There is a drop in the main which could deal some kind of damage, but oh my god, the run by at the 4th.
Oh my god, that gave me a heart attack. I was thinking he was gonna do it.
Like crash into the CC, just like
He's like, what's up? Let me show you my dominance.
Oh god.
Vindicta's just having trouble right now. He's like trying to pick everything, all his pieces back up. So many mine. Ooh, that was a good hit on those Banelings, but you know, is it gonna be enough? I feel like Cham has so much more in his arsenal ready to, you know, come into Vindicta's face. Ultras are out. More Banelings, more Zerglings. Literally just, you know, walking in front of under those drop shifts.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, it looks like Vindicta is in position to defend against this run by. Oh god, but he needs the units. They're not here. He's going for the natural.
The wall is still not a wall.
Vindicta, please. Oh god, no.
Oh, that happened.
That happened, and the ultras are here, but Vindicta, he did consolidate his main army. I do feel like his army is definitely missing something though, like some kind of anchor point, or yeah, he does. Marauders would be nice. He does have a lot of widow mines, but I don't know if that's ideal here.
A lot of it just. Oh well. Okay. I wasn't gonna say he does have a good amount of mines, you know, but
yeah.
That run by to the fourth probably just throwing in the towel.
Yeah, Vindicta, he like Cham just chipped away at Vindicta like over time. Like Vindicta, he just kept losing more and more SCVs. That wall at the natural wasn't a wall. Like it just wasn't Vindicta's game.
No, it wasn't. Man, that was I feel like that game was just like Vindicta was not on
mm-hmm.
Whatever he was on like the 2 games before. He was not on.
Definitely, yeah.
Need some coffee or some crack or something.
Yeah, it was weird because even in like game number 1 where Vindicta was so far behind, like he was like playing like a madman, like he was just all over the place. But that game, it felt like either he was just really passive or maybe Cham was just so on point with keeping Vindicta busy at home and dealing damage at home. Like, yeah, it felt a lot more one-sided that we've seen before.
Yeah. I want to see this. Vindicta versus Darking. Let's go.
Alright, we're setting up for the next game. And yeah, here we go, making sure the players are playing the same race, the proper race. Oh god, no, don't do it.
Cham's just AFK.
He could be. It is possible. But yeah, again, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. All the Matcherino coupon codes have been used up. And yeah. Just want to thank everyone for supporting the tournament, for supporting the stream. You know, it's cool to see. And this was Vindicta's map choice.
What kind of shenanigans is he gonna do? What do you think?
I think he wants to make the ghost work.
You think he's gonna go ghost?
We'll see.
Okay, well, here we are at Golden Wall LE. We have our yellow Terran player playing for Team Alpaca X. It is Vindicta.
And spawning in the bottom right-hand corner of Golden Wall LE, we have the Mexican Zerg player representing Exxon Gaming. We have Cham. Where's he going?
That's a ninja third.
I was introing Cham, and as that was happening, I saw two drones leave his main, and I was like, what is this madman doing?
He's probably looking for a proxy. That's probably it.
Yeah, he's very concerned about a proxy, and I don't blame him, to be honest. I was half expecting Vindicta to go for something like that, but no, Vindicta. Straight up.
Yeah, but you said he was gonna go ghost. You said he wants to really make that ghost work.
Yeah. I do want him to make it work. We may see it. You know, Golden Wall.
Golden Wall.
Golden Wall.
Whoa.
Is he going to? Hello. Oh, he's mining the wall.
Wow.
Okay. We'll see if he's.
Okay, dude.
if he's setting up for something cheeky. As yo,
he's probably assuming that Cham's gonna take the bottom third.
It is possible. We could also see. Do you think we see it very rarely? But never mind. We're probably not going to see it. I was going to say like a proxy starport or something. But yeah, Vindicta, he is here. He is scouting out, making sure Cham is being honest, isn't sneaking out that lower third. Do you like it?
Proxy starport.
Oh,
okay.
He's stealing the gas.
All right, son. This is some five head move right here.
It's pretty 5-head. It's pretty high IQ. This is going to come into play later on in the game.
I know what he's doing.
Oh, he's gonna mine. He's gonna mine.
He's gonna mine it. Yeah, he's gonna mine it.
He's mining out the minerals, boys. Oh my god, and he's going for. Yo, is he gonna try and flood in with Hellions? Like, what's the plan? What's the plan here as he's doing it?
Wow, that is some 5-head move. Right
That's
there.
a big brain play right there. My god.
Brain.
So for the people watching, of course, you can mine gas and then minerals and then gas and then minerals with one worker if you do this trick. And yeah, he's going to be able to work his way through. Meanwhile, we have a pretty fast lair here and a pretty fast Roach Warren. No third base. Of course, Vindicta, he does scout. He's on point with his Reaper. He does know that Cham is on 2 bases. So I don't know if this is going to change what Vindicta's plan is. It should. He needs to be ready for this Roach Ravager attack.
Nidus. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's a Nidus,
I feel like he should just meal that last one.
I was gonna say, like, is Vindicta gonna scout this as soon as he like works his way in?
He should just meal that last one so he can go in right away.
Yeah, he definitely should. This Nidus is gonna finish up, and this could end it. Like, we have a single Overlord here that's going to be poking into the main base. Vindicta, he knows that something like 2-base shenanigans is happening, but he still doesn't know what exactly it is, whether it's a Spire, whether it's Nidus. He has no idea. There's no scan yet either. There's an armory on the way. Is this how Vindicta's going to go down? Oh god, it's in his vision. He sees it.
He sees it, but is he going to respond to it? He sent his Hellions, his army out already.
I think it's too late.
SCVs are surrounding it, trying to do damage, but the queens are out. No transfuses quite yet, but not needed because everything is out now. Hellions have been turned into Hellbats. They're trying to push. Marines out there supporting. Reaper grenades going off. Can he defend this? This is the question.
Oh my god, he kills all the Niduses, so that ends the reinforcements, but I don't know if there's enough here for Vindicta to clean up the army that's already in his main base.
GG.
GG.
Dude, that was some cute ass shit. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow. It's such a shame. Like, Vindicta, I love the plan that he was going for. He was gonna like go for the Hellions, go through that back door and morph them into Hellbats. It would have been amazing to see happen, but GG. Cham asserting his dominance. This is his tournament. He is the champion. There it is. Wow. Cham, he takes it. He takes the tournament 3-1, and there we have it. He is our Battle of the Americas number 18 champion, and again, congratulations to Vindicta as well. He does take 2nd place. Top 2 do get paid out, so it's not like he walks away with nothing. But what a series, what a game. He made Cham work for it, and
damn, yeah. I really wanted that to work.
Yeah, same.
That was some big brain shit, man.
It was big brain, but Cham, like, it's difficult because Vindicta knew Cham was on 2 bases. I was waiting for a scan or something to try and see what Cham was doing, but he was a little bit greedy in that respect. He was like trying to make his build work regardless of what Cham was doing, and just didn't work out for him. It's a bit of a shame because, for example, like he was gambling. If it was like 2-base Muta, for example, 2-base Spire, like it definitely would have worked. Like it would have taken way too long for Mutalist to pop out. But yeah, the fact that it was Nidus, he gambled and he gambled wrong in the end. It didn't work out, and GG.
GG. Wait, I got the thing. Where's my Vuvuzela soundboard? Oh, I don't have it anymore. Never mind.
GG. Well played. Congratulations.
Good job, Cham.
Yeah. Congratulations, Nina, as well. I don't know if you recall, but Nina did win that random raffle, so she also walks away with some money as well. And yeah, that's gonna be.
You know what? Isn't Golden Wall being rotated out as well?
I think so.
So we don't even get to see it anymore. It's a one-in-a-lifetime strategy, and it'll never show up ever again.
Yeah, you say it will never show up ever. We'll see. I mean, unfortunately, some of the new maps are a lot more standard. You know, there's nothing.
Really gonna get Silver Wall LE.
That'd be good. That'd be good. Remember, it's like Blue Shift came out and then Red Shift came out later on. Maybe we'll see a Silver Wall.
Silver Wall's just flipped, but the bases are up. It's just flipped upside down.
I'd be okay with that. And yeah, even, like, chat's catching up. I'm sad that we didn't see the backdoor play work. Yeah, it would have been amazing to see. It almost did. And yeah, that's it for us for today. That's the end of the tournament. But before we do leave, Milk, who are you? Who are you to these people?
Yo, what's up? I'm a nobody. I'm just here chilling. If you want to find me, you can join the Cranky Ducklings Discord and find me there. You can follow my stream if you really want to, which you shouldn't because it's not exciting. It's at twitch.tv/light_VIP. I do a lot of laddering and listen to a lot of Korean music. And Twitter at light_VIP. Yeah, you thought I was gonna be. You thought I was going legit.
I thought, oh my god, is this the first time he's actually gonna plug himself? Oh my god, is it happening? Nope.
I was thinking maybe I should. I was like, nah.
So, of course, this was Milkncookiesss. He does a cooking stream, Cooking with Cookies, on his Twitch channel. You should definitely check it out. It's fun. It's great. He makes some lovely food over there, and he's going to be making some brownies. I don't think it's going to be on stream, though, unfortunately. God damn it, Milk.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
Full disclosure, if you're not over 18, you should probably not join the stream.
That's true. That's true. It is an over 18 stream. You know, he doesn't stream it on Twitch. I'm sorry. It is on Twitch. It's just, you know, it is a little bit mature, and yeah. You can you can follow me at light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. You know, I stream occasionally. I ladder. I play Terraria. I do whatever comes.
You play Terraria now?
Every now and then.
What's wrong with you?
Yo, the new update came out. Yo, we've been working on our farm, okay? But yeah, you can, more importantly, follow the channel, Cranky Ducklings here, Cranky_Ducklings here on Twitch, as well as Twitter, all of our social medias as well. We have all our buttons if you scroll down. Yeah, we're live 6 days a week. We're going to be live 7 days a week soon because of DreamHack. The DreamHack qualifiers are live. They are starting next week, and because of that, I do have a little bit of bad news. Depending on, you know, what your preference is for StarCraft. Typically, we're live here every week with Battle of the Americas, but next week we won't be live with Battle of the Americas. Instead, we will be casting ESL DreamHack Summer qualifiers for ANZ, as it does clash with this tournament. The time slot is at the same time, so we'll be casting the ANZ qualifiers, which will be, you know, players like Probe, Seether, Huts, we were talking about him earlier, Miyamaika, Demi, all of the Oceanic and Southeast Asian players will be playing in that, so we'll be casting that. And unfortunately, that means that we won't be casting Battle of the Americas. It still will be running. We just won't be casting it, unfortunately. I'm sure Darking will probably find another English caster to cover it. It'll be casted in Spanish and Brazilian as well, regardless. So yeah, things are going to be changing here for the next couple of weeks, because we have the ANZ qualifiers, and then the week after that we have the NA qualifiers, we have the Latin American qualifiers, we have China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, Europe. It's going to be a busy couple of weeks, and we're going to be trying to cover as much of it as possible here on this channel. So if you're interested in the upcoming DreamHack Summer, then yeah, you know, follow the channel, tune in, and other than, of course, the DreamHack stuff, we have our regular broadcasting schedule as well. We're live regularly 6 days a week. You know, we have Battle of the Americas, Sentimental Latino, NA Apprentice Cup, Grand Platypus Open, where we got a lot of StarCraft. And yeah, I think unless you have something else to add to that, Milk, we're good.
Hasta luego.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Stay tuned. We will be rating another StarCraft 2 streamer. Give him or her some love. Be quickly checking who's live. And yeah, thanks everyone for watching. See you tomorrow for ESL Open Cup Asia.
I'm not casting that, right?
No. I'll be casting that with Yaku. It's fine. It's fine. Thanks everyone for watching.
Ciao.
Ciao.